I'm in the mood for having ice cream. I'm in the mood for having dessert. Oh, I want a piece of chocolate cake. Oh, I just feel like having rabri, or I feel like having pakoras. Is that you? Do you feel like, do you feel sometimes that cravings actually control you? That is possible. Cravings can control a human being. But do you know what happens after you give in to the cravings? Guilt. You feel guilty. Why did you eat it? You went off track. You were on a nutrition plan and that fell off. So now might as well the whole day let me just binge. It doesn't matter because I already gave in to my craving. It's normal to have cravings. But ideally, cravings can be differentiated into two types. So in this YouTube video, I am going to talk about what are the types of cravings, because see, then you know what kind of craving you have, so you know what to do with it. If you don't know what kind of a craving you have, you're just going to be like, jumbled all over, give in to the craving, then feel guilt and then punish yourself the next day or, in the evening or whatever, right? So go ahead, click on like, subscribe, share this with anyone whom you feel has a lot of cravings and they need to understand the cravings better, right? So let's hit with the first reason why you could have a craving. Sometimes there could be a vitamin or mineral deficiency in the body. So then having cravings is very common, and if you notice the pattern, this would pretty much be on either an everyday basis or an alternate day basis, as in it would be very frequent. Okay, in that case, yes, you could get your checks done, your blood work done, for iron deficiency. That's one of the reasons why also you get cravings. It would be a good idea to do a full blood check, which is, it covers your vitamins and minerals, so you're more aware of what is it that's deficient in the body. And once you work on that through supplements or through good nutrition, you will see that the cravings reduce. Okay, so the first reason could be that. Now the second reason for cravings could be that either you've had a too long a gap between your meals, which is fine, okay, because a lot of people who do IF, a lot of people who do 2 meals a day or 1 meal a day or 3 meals a day, right? If you're keeping long gaps, yes, that can result in cravings. And then what you do is you reach out for the first thing that you see. It could be either a bar of chocolate, it could be either some farsan, it could be any of those. So when you're reaching out for that, it's more of a body mechanism or a body signaling that, this is going to help me instantly because I feel either my sugar levels have dropped because it's been a long gap, or I feel that, I'm just hungry, so let me just have whatever that comes in my way. Or if I'm hungry, then I tend to reach for more spicy or more sweet stuff. If that's you, then yes, maybe the long gaps is causing you to have the cravings. That doesn't mean that you need to eat something. If you still want to stick to a 2-plan meal or a 3-plan meal, what you need to increase is your water intake. Believe it or not, water really helps in reducing the craving to the point where you feel that you can actually control the craving rather than the craving controlling you, right? So your first step, water intake. Increase your water intake. A lot of times cravings are also because of lack of water, and that results in you reaching out and wanting something which may be handled with just having a glass of water. Simple. Okay, so that is one thing that you could do. Secondly, cravings could also be because of, hey, you feel like having it, you're a human being. I had a craving for hot chocolate the other day, and I put this up on my Insta, the recipe as well. It was a sugar-free hot chocolate, vanilla or a peppermint flavor, and it was with plant-based milk, which is again organic, and it was amazing. So if you have cravings and you because you feel like having it, because it was raining really hard and I really felt like having hot chocolate, and I probably have hot chocolate maybe a couple of times a year because you don't find good no sugar hot chocolate. like good quality ones. So I found mine through what my daughter gifted me for Mother's Day. So that's what I used that, and it was okay. It barely had any calories. It was fine as a beverage, so it didn't have chemicals and preservatives and all. It was really natural, and it was okay. So your other option to cravings, when you feel like having something, try to see if you can whip up a healthier version. So if I feel like having vada pav, I do like a vada which is air fried, and then I just take like organic gluten-free bread, and I just put one slice, I really toast it up, and then I smash the vada on that, and I have that. Then you don't feel guilty, okay, because hey, it's a healthier option. Secondly, you're loving it, you're still giving into your cravings, right? Unless you don't value yourself to the point where you want to provide yourself with healthy alternatives, you will reach out for the cheap stuff. You will take stuff off the counter, whether it's any chocolates or ice creams and stuff like that. So unless you don't look at yourself with the highest self-concept, self-esteem, self-respect, self-love, you're not going to reach out for healthier alternatives, or you might not want to put in that much effort for yourself. So first things first, you need to work on that. That's exactly what I help my clients do in my MBT program. Because once that is done, all of these is very easy to fix. A lot of people just want to fix on the last step. Okay, I have cravings. What do I do with the cravings? How do I manage that? What can I have? What can I do? But before you reach to that step, you need to back it up a little bit and understand where is it coming from. Sometimes people just feel, say for example, really lonely, and that's when they feel that they want to reach out for a chocolate because it helps them feel good. It may be, it helps them boost their mood. But then you're addressing the solution as having the chocolate. But what you're not focusing on is the feeling of sadness. If you're feeling sad, so let's work on that emotion. So a lot of my clients, honestly, it's your cravings seem external, but they actually start internal. And once you understand the internal factors that's affecting the cravings, they don't exist, or they really reduce. Comes to the point when you really feel like having something. So there are times when I'm like, I feel like having ice cream, and then I just pick like the healthiest no sugar ice cream available, or I just blend my own ice cream at home and then I freeze it. It's always there as a backup. It's there because I feel like having, I do that. And ice cream, basically what I mean is no milk based. I could be sending out recipes actually on my Insta. I should do that, so I'll probably do that. But there's a solution for every craving that you have. And it's not necessary to every time block it or every time just push it down or avoid it. Just understand where it's coming from. So when you know that it's more frequent, you need to understand that there is some deficiency which needs to be addressed. And when you know that it is, say, out of emotions, you need to understand that you need to address the emotions. And when it's neither, just have 2 glasses of water and you'll be sorted. Okay, so I hope this video helps. Go ahead, like, share and subscribe. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching.